Hi there.
Hello, teacher.
How are you doing, Ryan? Are you fine?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, great. How is everything? How is the family? How is your school?
It's great.
It's great. That's very nice. Great. So we haven't celebrated your successes during the first semester, man. We
No?
share
Ah,
of cake, right? You must have made a cake. What is my
yeah.
share? Okay,
Yes.
congratulations again, for the amazing mark that you scored. Well, today, inshallah, great. Let me ask you first of all about yesterday. Can you give me three activities that you did yesterday?
Uh, I played. No, I I went to a museum.
You
I,
went to the museum. Great, good, good, great.
I played football
Played football
and I slept.
and then
Slept.
that's great, good, great. Yeah, what kind of museum did you go to?
Uh, uh, like a Moroccan post.
Oh, great, nice. Okay, Moroccan past. Great. The old ones?
Yes.
Nice, very good. Yeah, that's a good thing, Museums, great, is one of the areas where places where you can learn a lot about culture, about the history, and so on, right? Well, let's move on to, I asked you a question and you have given me some examples of verbs, and all of them, of course, are in the simple past form. You say sleep, you say slept, right? You say went, that means go, right? In the past form, we say went. Okay, so the lesson of today is not going to be about simple past only, but it's going to be about, another past, another type of past, actually, right? That requires some exchange, some changes, right? If compared to the simple past, right? Remember that, Ryan, right? When talking about tenses in general, tenses can be broken down into three broad categories, right? We
Yes.
got number one, we got past, then we have present, and then we have future. هذه التقسيمات ديال الازمنه في اللغه الانجليزيه مزيان تكون عندي فكره عامه رايت خصوص لهاد الكلاسيفيكيشنز right هلا so each tense category Ryan can be divided into four types, right? When it comes to presence, we're going to talk about number one, simple presence, right? We're going to talk about simple presence. We're going to talk about here about for the future. We're going to talk about simple future, simple future. And for the past, we also talk about simple past. And these are called simple tenses, right? Simple tenses, right? Simple future, simple past, and then simple present. Again, there is another kind of tense, which is a progressive tense or a continuous tense. And it goes, through all these, tense categories. For the present, we're talking about present continuous. Sorry. Yeah, present. Oh, yes. Sorry about that. Right. Present continuous. Yes. Talking here about present. Present continuous. And for the past, again, we talk about past continuous, right? Right. For the
Yes.
future, we also talk about future continuous. Future continuous, right? Okay. So continuous, when we hear continuous, that means we need to use the verb to be plus the verb and then ing at the end. Especially for the presents, we should have
Yes.
is or are, which is the auxiliary, plus the verb and then ing. I am going, he is going, you are going. For the past continuous, we're talking here about past continuous tenses, we are talking here about the was or were, the verb to be in the past plus the verb and then ing. We say I was going, you were going. For the future continuous, of course, we need will. Simple future,
Yes.
I will go. I will go, this is simple future. But if you say I will plus the verb to be, I will be, and then the verb and then ing, I will be going, يعني غدا غنكون غادي. C'est le futur continu, right? Future continuous. There's we say continuous or progressive. Americans mostly use the word progressive. The number three, the type number three of tenses is what we call perfect tenses, right? Les temps اللي هما perfects, right? Perfects, guys, perfect future. Talk about perfects, perfects past, presents, or present perfects rather, present perfects, future perfects, and then past perfects. Past perfects.
Yeah.
These are called past perfect tenses. Why are they called past perfects? Right. We need, right, in terms of form, we are talking here about the verb to have. كنهضروا على l'auxiliaire to have. ضروري خصو يكون عندي have ولا has ولا had على حساب لو طون, right? Plus the past participle of the verb. It means the third column in the list of irregular verbs, right? Talking about the past perfects, for instance, we say I had, toujours I had, right? It doesn't change with all the pronouns, right? I had gone, I had already gone, déjà مشيت, right? I had already visited France. شحال هذه déjà زرت فرنسا. I had visited. When we talk about past perfects, يعني هو الماضي, أقدم زمن ماضي, right? Okay.
Yes.
For present perfect, we say I have, ou bien he has, great, and so on. I have gone. My father has just left, right? Has just left. يلا خرج بابا. Yeah, we say daddy has just left. So we say has, the verb in the past participle, or have. I have just read a book. يلا قريت واحد الكتاب, right? I have just completed reading a book, right? Future perfects, يعني غدا مع الوقت الفلاني ولا العام الفلاني غنكون ساليت واحد الحاجة, right? Tomorrow إن شاء الله by 10 o'clock I will have eaten my breakfast. غدا مع العشرة غنكون كليت الفطور الصباح. هذا كيتسمى future perfects, right? واحد الأكسيون اللي that will have been completed, right, or accomplished at a certain time in the future. واحد الأكسيون اللي ستتم يعني في المستقبل في واحد النقطة زمنية في المستقبل, right? Alors كنقولوا I will have, toujours I will have plus le participe passé ديال الفعل, right? Past participle. The last thing is has to do with the number 4. Future is the perfect continuous. Perfect continuous. يعني أنا أدور على future perfect continuous. Present, we're talking here about present perfect continuous. لو passé غنهضروا على past perfect continuous. يعني جمع جوج ديال great لي طون اللي هما perfect and then progressive tenses. This is just an idea, right? To have an idea about this classification ديال لي طون en anglais. هادو جميع لي طون اللي عندنا in English, right? Today we're going to deal with two. We're going to combine, mix between two tenses together. One tense that we have already done, which is the simple past, and a new tense, which is very easy, it's not difficult, which has to do with past progressive or past continuous. So what do we mean, right, in terms of form, right, Rayane, right, by past continuous, right, or past progressive? How do we form past progressive and,
Past continuous base verb auxiliary plus
auxiliary to be. ملي كنهضروا على
to be.
لي طون اللي هما continue توجور راه خصنا نفكروا في الفعل to be. What is it?
To be and verb base plus ing.
So the verb to be in what tense? It's كنهضروا على past continuous, يعني الفعل to be غيخصو, right?
What
Was ou bien
Was
were.
or were.
Very good. Plus the verb that you have and then ing right at the end. Right? On ajoute ing الفعل الأساسي. I was reading a book yesterday at 7 o'clock. البارح مع السبعة كنت كنقرا الكتاب. كنت كنقرا. كنت هي le verb to be. كنقرا. Voilà, c'est le verbe dans la forme continue, right? With the progressive aspects, right? Okay? Alors, so bien
Yes.
sûr, was, of course, with he, right? She, and then it, right? On the was. And then also we say I was. But were with the you, right? We, another you for the plural, and then they. Les quatre pronoms, right? We say were. Si je veux faire, right, formuler la question, on va tout simplement inverser le sujet. Ça veut dire on commence avec l'auxiliaire, on dit was. ونكمل. Was I watching TV yesterday؟ ما عقلتش البارح واش كنت كنتفرج في التلفازة. Was I watching TV yesterday؟ Was
Yes.
he, was he reading a book yesterday? Were you yesterday at a certain time, of course? Were you playing football yesterday afternoon? Right? Were we, and so on, right? Okay, so that's the question. La question, il faut inverser le sujet. غنبداو la question ديالنا بور ولا was. Une question اللي هي positive. ما بغيناش ندخلوا في les questions اللي هما negative. واش ما درتيش, right? لا, واش غير واش درتي ولا لا, right? Okay, so let's move on right now. We're going to have a very simple task for practice regarding the present, the past continuous. نديروا واحد لا طاش نيميرو 1 باش نميتريزيو مزيان قريت لا فورم ديال الماضي دابور قريت اي ابخي غنعطيك تحدي ديال استعمال لو طون اللي مناسب واش الباس simple past ولا past continuous right. Let's start
Yes.
with a very simple task here. Okay, so here it's mixed. The task is mixed. I mean, you may have affirmative sentences, positive ones. You may have negative. Negative. How do we know negative statements? How do we know them?
Not.
With the word not. Very good. Yeah, mostly with the word not or no, right? And then we may have also questions. If we have question, we have to invert the subjects. Let's start it with number 1. He cook. What do you think is going to be the question, the statement?
He's cooking.
He what?
Cooking. He's cooking.
He is. Are we talking about present simple or past continuous?
I said he's cooking.
Your attention, we're talking about past continuous, guys. So how do you write that? Right?
He was cooking.
Okay, we're talking about was and were. We're never talking now about is. Is for the present, right? Present continuous, we say is, are plus the verb. And then ing, right? So we say he was very simply cooking, right? Good. Okay, now let's move to number 2. She play cards. It's a question.
Was she play cards?
Was she playing?
Playing.
La forme continue, ça, le verbe toujours doit prendre great ing at the end, right? Was
Yes.
she playing cards? واش كانت كتلعب الكارطة? Was she playing cards? Great. Good. Next we have I not cry.
Uh,
Yeah, I
wasn't crying.
I wasn't crying. Great, very good. Yeah, it's good that you said I wasn't because we can have a short form was not, right? We can write it this way, wasn't, right? And, you know, right, were not can be written in a contracted form this way, weren't, right? Very good. Okay. And next we say I wasn't crying. لم أكن أبكي. Great, good. Next we have you not feel well.
You weren't feeling well.
Very nice. You weren't, right? Feeling well. You weren't feeling well. Good. Next, where I go when I met you.
Uh, where where was where was I going? Uh, I
Yeah,
meet you
I go in, right? When I met.
when I meet you.
Very good, yeah. فين كنت غادي ملي تلاقيتك? Yes, where going? Yeah. She not sleeping at midnight.
Uh, she uh, she wasn't sleeping at midnight.
Very good. Yeah, she wasn't sleeping, right? At midnight. Good job, great. All right, here we go. Next, I work.
Uh, was I working?
Was I working? واش كنت خدام? Was I working? Right, very good. Nice. You sleep when I got home.
Was you
Mm,
sleeping when I go?
mm, mm.
Uh,
Was
was you sleeping when I go home?
you, Ryan? Was you?
Were you?
Okay, great. We say you, we say were you, great, yes. Were you, great, yes. What do you have there? Were you sleeping, great? Okay, were you sleeping, great, when I got home, great. Good job. Next, it rained at lunchtime.
Was it raining at lunchtime?
Job, great. Was it raining? Great. Was it raining at lunchtime? Nice. The next one, what you do?
Uh, what were you doing?
What were you doing? ايش كنتي كدير? Yes, great. What were you, great, doing? Very good. Yes. Okay, excellent. Great. Let's move to continue. Great. Yeah. Why she ran?
What? Why was she running?
Very good. Great. Yeah. Why was she running? Great. Good job. Nice. Great. Next we have you not read.
You you weren't reading.
Very good. Yeah. You, great, weren't, great, reading. Great. Good. Okay. Next, how we do at that time.
Uh, how we how was we
How
doing? How was we doing at that time?
was we
Doing.
was we
Uh,
with
were were we doing at?
okay we right this is for the plural we say were okay yes how were we doing at that time right great job how were we doing at that time next we have he not watch a film at 3 p.m.
He wasn't watching a film at 3 p.m.
okay great we say here he wasn't right he wasn't watching great a film at 3 p.m. Good. Next, I do my homework at 8 o'clock.
Uh, I was doing my homework at 8 o'clock.
Again, again. Can you say that again? Ryan is here. Hello. Ryan, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you.
Hello.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Can you say that again? Number 15.
I was doing my homework at 8 o'clock.
I was doing, right? Try to, right, to make it clear, right? Yes. I was, great, doing my homework at grade 3 or at 8 o'clock. Next, we have where it rained. It's a question.
Uh, where was it raining?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, where was it raining? Great. Good, great. You shop when I called you.
You were shopping when I called you.
Very good. Yeah, you were shopping, great, when I called you. Good job, guys. Yes. And next we have she eats dinner when we arrived. Come on, I didn't hear anything. Okay, come on. Maybe you have either connectivity.
Hello, teacher.
Maybe you have some problems either with connection or with your microphone. Come on. I can't hear you, Ryan. Come on, yes. I can't hear anything. Yes? Come on now. Come on. Yes.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes, come on.
She was when we arrived.
Oh my God, right, he's gone. Back again. Troubles with your connection. Unmute your mic. She was?
She was eating dinner when we arrived.
Yeah, she was eating dinner, great, when we arrived. Number 19, he lived in Tokyo at the time.
Was he living in Tokyo at the time?
Very good. Yeah, was he living, great, in Tokyo, great, in Tokyo at that time or at the time. Great, very good. Excellent job. The last one, we got it rain. Question.
Was it raining?
Very good. Yeah, was it raining? Great, good job. Great. Was it, sorry, was it raining? Very nice. You did a good job. Great. Now, now it seems that you, great, have now mastered, let's say, all the different forms of the present or the past continuous. Great. Affirmative, negative, and then question. Now we're gonna move to another task where there is a mixture between simple past and past continuous, and you go to choose the right one in the with the right verb. Now, but you have to pay attention to this. Great. We can combine, we can use both past continuous and simple past, thanks to some words, some connectors or relative pronouns, just like when, right? We can use when in order to combine simple past, right, and past continuous, right, action. Example, and I think we have already seen some examples in this task, right? Yesterday, for instance, or yesterday at 10 o'clock or whatever, I was, great, watching TV. I was watching TV when my dad got home. I was watching TV when my dad got home, right? So here, Ryan, we have, this is a timeline and not timeline, and this is the present. Ici, nous avons le présent, right, present. And this is the, this is the past, right? This is the past, okay, past. And here in the past, we have two actions, okay? One is the following. I was watching TV. It is a continuous action in the past. يعني كتغطي واحد الفترة معينة, period of time, right? I was watching TV, right? It's a continuous action. And then at a certain time, my dad got home. So simple past come or comes in order or came in order to interrupt a continuous or a progressive action.
Yeah.
الماضي كيكون عندنا لو باسي كونتينيو ça veut dire une action continue غاديه كنت كندير واحد الحاجه في الماضي ان سيغتان طون رايت اوكي كيجي واحد سيمبل باس واحد الفعل تام حدث وطرأ اقطع ديك بحال الا قطع ديك الاكسيون كونتينيو رايت. This is right. How can we make it by the use right of when? So
Yes.
we can use when in the middle. On peut utiliser when in the middle. ممكن نبدأ بها في الكلام. So if we put when in the middle, it means we are going to have past continuous first. The first verb should be in past continuous. Then we have when, and the second verb should be right simple past, right? But this is number one, right? But if we start with when ولكن إلا بدينا بوين right دائما le verb qui suit الأول خصو يكون في simple past right. The first verb right that comes next should be in simple past right. Then après غتلقى واحد la virgule right un virgule right le virgule and then the next verb second verb should be in past continuous right. Okay. Like this one, I was watching TV when my dad got home. ممكن نكتبوها على هذا الشكل ونطبقوا هذا الستركتور right. غنقول when my dad got home ضروري خصني ندير كما فاصلة right كما I was watching right TV كنت كنتفرج في التلفاز I was watching TV. So the first verb right after when is simple past got, and the second one after the comma right is in the past continuous right. Now let's move on to practice now. But before practice, your attention. When you find yesterday at a certain time, right? For instance, at 7 o'clock. Yesterday at 7 o'clock, that means right you are going to use past continuous. Ça veut dire on va utiliser le passé continu, right? Past continuous. If you have before when, avant when, if you have before when, si vous avez trouvé avant when, you found the verb to be, right? اشنو لوطون فين غنديرو واش غنطبقوا عليه القاعده هذه right ونقولوا avant when خصني نديرو في لو passé continu وغنقولوا I was being. It doesn't make sense, right? So the verb to be is a verb of state. It is a stative verb. C'est un verbe d'état. Alors ما يمكنناش غنقولوا انا كنت كنكون. No, great, doesn't.
Yes.
كنقولوا I was كنديرو في simple past عادي, right? إلا عندي the verb to be, right? غنولي اش غنقولوا, right? We say sorry, غنقولوا right was. If I have the verb to be was ولا were, ça dépend le sujet que vous avez. Voilà, alors c'est ça tout ce que آخر نقطة. On peut we can use express two simultaneous actions at the same time. I mean two actions happening at the same time by the use of while. Si je veux exprimer deux actions continues qui se passent en même temps, ممكن نستعمل كلمة while. يعني في الحين الذي يقع فيه كذا. Right. Yesterday, for instance, yesterday I was watching TV while, ça veut dire en même temps, while I was drinking my coffee, right? And now on peut utiliser, right, we can use past continuous before and after, right? Okay, let's move to practice now and make sure if you understood the lesson or not, right? Number one, choose past simple or past continuous, right? We have your sleep when the doorbell ring. Remember?
He was sleeping when the doorbell rang.
Right. We say here, very good. He was sleeping, past continuous, because here we have when. Before when, we should have past continuous. When the doorbell
Ringed.
How do you spell it?
Ringed.
Oh my God, this is an irregular verb, man.
Rang.
R-A-N-G. R-A, right? This way? Yes. Okay. When the doorbell rang. Very nice. Okay. So it should be in the simple past, right? Can do flow passé. This is a regular verb, right? We say ring, right? The next, the third, the simple past, we say rang, right? And again, the past participle, we say rang this way, right? Very nice. Okay. Here we go. Let's move to number 2. We got here eat dinner at 8 p.m. Remember, at 8 p.m. last night, it means we started eating at 7:30. So what do you think is gonna be the form of the verb?
We were eating dinner.
We were eating dinner. Very good. Yes, we were eating dinner. Great. We have a specific time and then a duration. It means it takes time. Great. Yes. Okay. Next we have 3. Yesterday we got here go to the post office. We got yesterday.
Uh, I went.
I went عادي جدا ملي يكون عندي yesterday هكا سي ان انديكاتور ديال السيمبل باس الا ما جاش معاه شي مؤشرات اخرى اللي تخلينا رايت نستعملوا الباست كونتينيوس بحال وين or whatever right. So yesterday I went great to the post office. We got a comma, so there is a sequence of similar actions. Then what happened? Great. Yes, we got here by
Both.
yeah both جميعها داخله في الغطاء ديال yesterday. Bought some fruit at the supermarket and
Uh, read.
any change? Should I change anything?
Was reading.
من أين أتيت بهذه القاعدة؟ هل أخذنا تعلمنا هذه الأمور؟
And read.
Read, great. Okay, so no change. This is a no change family. Great. Read. Great. Okay, so there is nothing, there is no indicator or, great, signal, whatever, great, that pushes us to use the past continuous instead, right? Okay, so this
No.
is of simple past actions. Great. Yes.
No.
Why?
Uh, uh, there isn't. There isn't. While
Or when. Yes.
when.
Yeah, we don't have when, right, to make those changes. Yeah. Number 4, we got watch TV when.
We were watching TV when then we
Very good.
heard a loud noise.
Then we what?
Here plus ed.
When we heard, yes, when we heard a loud noise. Great, very good. Yes. Okay, we were watching TV at a certain time. Great, we heard, a noise. Great. Julie, be in the garden where Lawrence.
Was.
Yes, very good. Right, yeah, you remember that, right? Okay, so we have the verb to be. We cannot put it in the continuous form, right? So we say Julie was in the garden when Lawrence
Arrived.
Too simple, arrived. Great. Okay, we'll continue till number 10, and I will let you to do, the next task from 11 to 20, great, as a homework, right? Okay, so let's continue with the number 6. What you do at 3 p.m. yesterday?
What did you do? At
We got.
what were you do?
What were you?
You do.
You do.
When?
Doing, great man. Great. What were you doing? Great. Okay. What were you doing at 3 p.m. yesterday? Next B. I clean my home.
I cleaned.
I cleaned my home.
I was cleaning my house.
I was cleaning because this is an answer to the first question. ماذا كنت
Yes.
أفعل كذا. Great. It must be in the same tense. Great. I was cleaning. Great. Cleaning my home. Great. Good. Number 7. Last year. Very simple.
visited.
I visited. Great. Last year, yesterday, I visited. Great. We don't have any indicator to use the past continuous. Great. They have dinner when the police
They were having dinner
were having it.
when
They were eating dinner.
when the police came to the door.
When the police came, great, to the door. Great. Number 9, he worked in the garden.
He worked.
What? When? We got again when?
He was working.
Yeah, I was working, great, in the garden when?
He find it.
What is it?
Find it.
Huh?
Found.
Found. Irregular verb, great, right? And when he found, great, let's see the money, great. The last statement for today, Laura studied at PM last night.
Studied.
What did I say when there is a specific time?
Was studying.
Was studying at 11 p.m. last night. Great, yes. Okay. Laura was studying, right? All right, yes. Studying. Okay, at great 11 p.m. last night. Great. Okay, we'll stop here, but from 11 to 20, great, I will assign to you as a homework to do. Okay. So,
Yeah.
but before we finish, I would like you to answer my question. I would like you to give me 3 things that you were doing yesterday, great, at a certain time. What were you doing yesterday at 7 o'clock? Not at 7 o'clock, it's too early, right? What were you doing yesterday at 11 a.m. in the morning?
At 11 a.m. I was visiting the museum.
I was visiting the museum. What were you doing, Ryan, yesterday at 3 o'clock p.m.?
Yesterday at 3 o'clock p.m. Uh, I I was doing my homework.
I was doing your homework, right? You're not eating your lunch, right? What were you doing yesterday night, yesterday evening at 7, in the
At
evening?
7 o'clock,
Mhm.
I was doing my homework.
You're doing your homework again. It seems that you have a lot of homework, right? So you're gonna have one more extra homework to do. Okay, so you've done a great job, actually, great, Ryan. That's really amazing. And I hope, inshallah, great to meet you soon, inshallah, next time to correct the homework, and then of course advance to another great startup, great, another course, inshallah. That's it for today, and see you next time, inshallah. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All the best.